Welcome back to another episode of podcast with me. Um, where do I even start this podcast with? I don't know where to start. First of all, happy weekend, and we have an hour where we are going to talk. At the end of the day, this channel now it's about podcast and live. As you know, my uh, um, laptop it's gone, so I can't edit videos anymore. So, um, don't know where to start. So, today it's another day. It's another day. It's another man winning in women's sports. Let's go. Let's delete women. You know, one thing about all this is that you can try to delete women. The thing is, you can't delete women. For the simple fact that we are the reason why everybody is on this planet. Not just human being, women, just animal, female animal, mother nature, it's female, everything it's, everything that we create is become like, it's because us, okay? And we don't even get credit. I'm just saying. Just saying. Oh my god. And we need to stop. We need to stop here and stop saying that women are burden person. I am not a burden person. Neither I am a cis woman. I am a woman. Oh my god. Oh my god. And you know well that I'm a woman. I don't need cis. Why would I? First of all, the left is pathetic. Like, you can tell they don't do the research they must do. Cis was created in the 90s by a pedophile. By a pedophile. Why would I be associated with a pedophile? Why would I be associated with a pedophile? Just stop it. Just fucking stop it. Women, men as well, don't want to be called cis. We have our lives, and these trans people want to redefine everything, because at the end of the day these people are very unhappy with their life, so they think they can I don't know, change everything, so maybe they feel better. And fuck you very much for being disgusting. And as you can see by the title of this podcast, today we are going to talk about this new wave of communism, because I do really believe this is communism, and the way it's presented, it's pretty much communist. Just the idea of you have to do what I want you to do, you have to be we have to have the same opinions or you get cancelled. You know, when Stalin was killing other politicians of the same party, of the Communist Party, because they were looking at him in a weird way. This is the same fucking thing. And this is the same thing without the killing part. Just every time someone from the left disagree with something that the left does, lefties get angry. And I felt this all the time when I left. A bunch of lefties were very helpful with me, and this is the truth. To be honest, It's pretty much very, very, very easy to see, unless you are in this cult. Because at the end of the day, this is a cult as well. This is a very well prepared cult, and the state is definitely involved. They want children to transition. They, first of all, let's not forget that the Nazi were doing experimental medicine on children, the Nazi doctors. So they are doing the same now, the liberals. And this is what it is. Let's stop using these words. Affirming care. That shit is not care. That shit is Frankenstein. And that's the truth. Which I find disgusting that people support this type of things. But what you have to do when you are in a cult, you can't see the actual the fact. And it's a bit sad to be honest, to see what's happening now with this whole community that is not even a community anymore, because communities are about people standing and no, it's about helping each other. And this is not a community. The LGBT plus whatever, it's not a community anymore. And you know, next month is Pride Month. The only things they can do is shake their ugly ass naked in the streets with all these gay flags. And if this is community for you, I don't know. That's not community. Um, it's incredible. We have done nothing to, you know, stop this bullshit. The gays are afraid. Some transsexual people are very afraid to speak the truth, and they are very, very afraid. The reason why they are afraid is because the left is so fucking hateful. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you are gay, you are lesbian, or you are bi, or you are trans. As soon as you disagree with them, your hand, your career is gone. And this is how they do things, which I find disgusting. I find it so disgusting, to be honest. Yeah. Yes. This is the truth. This is so sad. I'm sorry, but you trans are ruining everything. Let me tell you, this new wave of trans people are ruining the hard work that previous trans people, gay people have done in the 90s. And it's so sad that old gay men can't even talk about how they feel about all this, or they get backlash, or they get it on. It's just so sad. I think they have gone too far. I think that many gay people need to, stand up and be like, hey, I don't like that. Can we stop? This is what I think they should do, and to save this, this community. On my laptop, the freaking Wi-Fi, it's working. Oh my goodness. It's gonna work for a minute and then it's gonna be off. So I can read. No, it's gone. It's gone again. Oh my god. What can I do with this laptop? It's it's connected again. Oh my god. Anyways, if I can read some tweets, I will. Um, Guys, please speak up. Guys, please speak up, because at the end of the day, this is your community, and your community is being ruined by a bunch of young girls and boys that have no idea what it is like to be oppressed for real, and they think that if you mispronounce them, they are oppressed. But the truth is, oppression is another thing. You guys in the 90s were very, very in danger. And that's the truth that young people don't want to hear. And so sad that this young generation don't want to connect with old gays. It's just so sad. By the way, they are very aggressive. They are very aggressive and violent and disgusting. And to be honest, something needs to be done with this community. And they are very dangerous. Very, 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 very dangerous. And that's all I can say. They are vile, violent, useless, flashy. They want to perform in front of children. They want drag queen to be shaking asses, big, fat, fake ass in front of children. They want these vile, disgusting things. Well, you are ruining people. You are ruining families. Stop it. And all this, it's a bit, it's it's communism. This is communism. It's dangerous, and if we keep going in this way, I don't know where we are going to end. Not well, for sure. At all, not well, for sure. If these gay activists, trans activists, drag queen activists keep pushing the narrative that children should learn about sexuality at 5 and that children at 2 can change gender, and all these disgusting narratives, I do really believe that this community is about to end. And guess what? The reason why there is so much hate toward the LGBTQ plus community in this period of time, it's not because you are gay or you are lesbian or you are bisexual or you are trans. The reason why people can't handle you anymore, it's because first of all you are pushing children at school. You are not teaching math, but you are teaching pronouns and very disgusting, vile things that children should not have access to. You are telling children they can change gender every day. You are giving children binders, and you are changing name of the children at school without parents knowing. And that's why no one's want to fuck with you anymore. What are you expecting? What are you expecting from people? Like, Do you really think that we are gonna keep our mouth shut and we are going to leave, I don't know, trans women in women's sports and I don't know, what else? What else? Let's be honest, you guys. You guys are very inappropriate in many ways, out of touch with reality, inappropriate most of the times. I don't know what to do with you. People are tired. People are getting, and then you know what? I'm so happy that people are don't support this community anymore. And there is many. The majority of them are liberals. We are liberals, and we don't support you anymore. And the reason why, I already explained why. Just stop trying to teach children that you and your partner had fun the night before. Just stop it, because no one cares. No one cares, and it's inappropriate. I'm just speaking the truth. I am not here standing telling bullshit to, just for, just like TikTok think I am. Like, this is not hate speech, guys. This is telling simply the truth. I don't see why we are arguing about whether children have to know about gender ideology and stuff. We are confusing the child. We are creating problem to future generation. That's the truth. And it's said that the majority of these people, by the way, that supports teaching children about gender ideology and sexuality in, I don't know, elementary school, first grade. I don't know how the school systems work, to be honest. Anyways, all these people have no children, so they have no problem. They have no problem, and you are creating problems, to be honest. You have no children, and you keep pushing this narrative that children should learn at school, blah blah blah. You need to stop. You need to stop. I think it's the very disgusting and vile that we are allowing this to happen, and no one can say nothing, or you are homophobic, transphobic. The truth is, we are not transphobic. If you only keep your mouth shut and you listen to what we are saying, maybe you would have a more much understanding. But since you can't even properly speak, and the only things you can do when you disagree with something is screaming the fuck out of you, I don't know. What are you doing? It's pathetic the way they behave, and I saw certain videos online. It's, you guys are just too much. And trying to read some tweets. Please work. Don't know what happened to this freaking Wi-Fi, but it's 2 weeks that it doesn't work on my laptop. It won't work. I try to fix the problems. It's still not working. Like, what's up? What's up? Anyways, just to let you know that the majority of liberals, we don't want this. We don't want children to learn about cocks in school. These are, I don't know who they are. They are just stupid. If I was the president, these people were in freaking jail, and that's it. In jail forever. Just the idea that you want to teach children how to touch themselves It's disgusting. I just read these things. I just read these things, and I'm not creating fake news, fake narrative. It's just the truth. The book Ben, that heavy liberal got angry at, it's actually the books they were banning were with very explicit sex image about young children. Like, it's disgusting. Do your fucking research, please. Because honestly, it's disgusting the way liberals go on TikTok, they see an headline and they take this headline. They don't even read the article. This is the truth. This is how I used to do the things. Go on TikTok, see the news, used to get angry. This is how it was. And they don't even read the articles at all. Mm, read the fucking articles. Read the goddamn articles. Incredible. They don't even want to, they don't want to bother themselves. They don't want to bother themselves. For example, the don't say gay at school, don't say gay bill. If you actually read the bill, this fucking bill has never mentioned don't say gay. This bill was against teacher telling telling children about sexualities, telling children about um, gender identity, gender ideology, gender, all these things. You know what I mean? Like, it was never against the gays. It was to protect fucking children. Like, no straight teacher ever go in class and be like, do you know about straightness? Do you know that straight people, blah, 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 blah. You know that me and my husband last night went to Disneyland and then blah, blah, blah. No, they just teach math, and it's not that complicated to do. But I saw many gay, trans teacher that I don't even know how these people had the job. I don't even know why these people have the job. Instead of teaching children about math, they been, telling stories about how they got fucked by their partner the night before, um, or how the experience at Disneyland was great, or how they prefer to be called they them. Like, who gives a fuck? And then they go on TikTok crying because a 5-year-old mispronounced them. No, bitch. The child did not mispronounce you. It's you that you have problem, in very serious one. Who gave you the job? Who gave you the job? Oh my god. Listen. This is insane. If I was a parent, I don't know. I'm afraid for parents now. I'm so glad I'm not a parent. I don't think I could handle this whole situation. And if I was a parent, for sure, school teaching, no. I mean, I always said to myself, if you're gonna have children, you teach them at home or you call up like a private professor. This is what I always said. And if I was a parent, teach them, you know, children don't learn nothing in school. I did not learn nothing in school. All the things that I know now, I know them because I left school. And then what I did is to study by myself. This is what I did for 7 years, and apparently it's working. Feel sorry for the parents, feel sorry for the children that you are ruining children. Stop telling children that it's fine to, you know, I don't know. To me, that's all bullshit. Stop telling children that they can call themselves they them. Oh my god, why would you do? To me, that's child abuse. When these children going to grow up and then they're going to realize that people will not respect their pronouns and they will not respect all these ideologies because people don't want this ideology. We don't want them. They're trying to push them. We don't want them. These children, one day, are going to be delusional and probably violent, for sure, and confused. And they're gonna, they will never find a job because that's trauma. You are traumatizing children. All this in the name of communists. This is what they are doing. I really think this is a new wave of communism. Like everything about this, about the censorship, the you do whatever I want to, you do as I said, this is communist, fascist, communist and fascism. They are both the same. It's just not good, and many of these trans activists are definitely communist, and we know well that communists, they are terrible people. We don't want them. Who wants communism? Because at the end of the day, all these people that support communism, uh, go live in Russia. Let's see, go live in North Korea. Let's see how much you love it. Because at the end of the day, the reason why you love so much communism, it's because you are living in a capitalistic society. You are living in a country where freedom of speech is a thing. So the reason why you are saying this and you are able to tell that you are a communist and you want communism, it's because freedom of speech and capitalism, like, this is the truth. And if you go in North Korea, there's no such a thing. And you want to know how North Korean use pronouns? They use pronouns we. For example, I'm a singular person, they use we. And I saw many people using we now in the USA, in the UK. They use the pronouns we. They are singular people, they use we. This is communist bullshit. And that's the truth. Where they come all together and they are like, we are a community, we are together, we are ships. This is what you are, a bunch of idiots. And they all come together, they are lied to. What a bunch of idiots. What a bunch of idiots. It's just insane. Just to think about it, just to, reflect on the topic. Not just they are communists, they are part of a cult. because in my opinion, this is a cult where you can't even question what pronouns are. mm, Whatever, they try to change terminologies of things to fit their narratives. The truth is, people, they really don't want all this to happen, so, and we are quite loud. And that's why you are seeing the race against the LGBT community, because you guys are searching for this. So now I will read you this piece of paper that I wrote 2 days ago. The title is "How the Trans Community is Damaging LGB Kids and Women." I wrote this. I want to call it essay. It's not even an essay. It's just my little thought. It was night when I wrote this. No small community has ever had so much power like the LGBTQ plus community has. And I'm sorry if I my English is not good, so I'm still learning. So it's full of you know, it's not written in the proper way. So I keep saying everything is about them. They preach love, but they are so full of hate. You can't question the smallest thing, or you are a bigot. You are a terrible person that don't deserve peace and love. I don't think they are oppressed anymore. I think they are the oppressors today. They spread hate all over the place. No kid should transition. They are doing Frankenstein on kids. And that's a shame. To all the parents that support this whole situation need to be taking their kids away. I see no reason to support this bullshit. Makes me sick to the stomach. The justified violence covered by rainbow and love is another level of gaslighting. The constant pushing rainbow flags in schools. It's not normal for schools to promote trans agenda. Why they can teach math? It's sick. Gays weren't allowed to work. They had to keep their sexuality a secret. But now they can be openly gay. So why they feel the need to teach children about sexuality? It's like their own personality is around their gender identity and sex preference. This mega gay bomb has just exploded. Why authority are okay with this? How twist-minded these people are. It's like being a victim is so cool. Everyone wants to be part of an marginalized group so they can use it as an excuse to commit crimes. Are you trans? Then you must be an amazing person. It's narcissism, it's evil, and it's not ending well. These people are communists. They must be removed by society. And then I used the hashtags that I created: women against trans violence, and then other hashtags: parents' right, trans activists are criminals. And these are I wrote this, and now I'm writing essays. So because I think it's a phenomenon what is happening right now, and it's quite scary. Though they live in their own little bubble, their little reality. If they think that every single one that is going to mispronounce them is going to go is going to jail for mispronouncing, like, you are crazy as fuck. And for today, I said all I wanted to say. As you know, I can't edit videos anymore, unfortunately. So I will be live every week speaking, probably about gender ideology for sure. Because at the end of the day, when you see, you can't unsee it. And honestly, I will not be silenced. I will definitely talk about this every week, and which I enjoy to give my view. And I think many people should, give their own view on this, because it's something that it's quite important, and it will be, it's affecting everyone. And if we keep going with this, I guess that we are not going nowhere. It's not a beautiful thing to watch, and I believe that we should have parents and women, children that they deserve protection. And please, if you are watching this live, and please be inspired. Please do your job. Do your job as a citizen and speak the truth. Be brave, because we need the truth. We need to stop this gender ideology. We need to stop and read much more about this. Read, read. Don't read the liberal parts, because they are gaslighting everyone. They just are not being real. So that's the truth. Keep your child away from school and from weird children that use pronouns. And see you next week with this podcast. And of course, I'm going to be live. I don't know when, but you can watch the live again, because they are public. Anyways, I want to announce that I've opened a new YouTube page that it's linked down below, where I talk about wokeness and gender ideology and other woke things. Are ruining people. You can follow me. Maybe I'm going to be live there as well. Thank you for the support, and down below my social media are linked. And thank you to everyone. Thank you to every single one of you for listening, and see you next week at the same on the same page at the same hour. I'm still here, and if you want to ask something, feel free to ask. So yeah, thank you so much. Bye.